Good morning, everyone! Today we finish our visit to the Qubo channel by talking about a show that dropkicks the Zula Patrol to the frigging moon. This show is called The Mysteries of Alfred Hedgehog. Last time I mentioned that I hate it when kids shows parody things the kids wouldn't get. Well, it took me a while to figure out that the name Alfred Hedgehog is a play on the name Alfred Hitchcock. It's clever enough, but sadly, it falls into that category. Thankfully, that's the only reference I caught in this series. And it doesn't do the tired parody ordeal. Seriously, every terrible series I know either parodies or rips off something else. Either way, this originally French cartoon is by Garmon, who has been around for over 100 years. That is actually pretty cool if you ask me. This series follows three animal kids: Alfred Hedgehog, Camille Wallaby, and Milo the Skunk. Yeah, this thing went to the Chicken Little school of naming, but it's nowhere near as bad, trust me. Alfred is the courageous hero. When something goes wrong, he puts his mind to the task and figures out what happened. Camille is more grounded and willing to help Alfred, and Milo is their cowardly, self-esteem lacking friend. The show itself is extremely formulaic. However, unlike in shows like Yu-Gi-Oh!, it does leave you wondering how the mystery is solved. It gives you 3 clues, but unlike in Blue's Clues, how they're related isn't exactly obvious. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Also, these character designs, while I got used to them pretty quickly, were torn apart by my close friends, and not without good reason. They're not the best in the world. Needless to say, if you want better anthropomorphic designs, go to Sonic the Hedgehog series. Today's episode is called The Blue Mystery. But first, the theme song. It's not really good. While the melody is catchy, there is one particularly painful moment.
It's getting closer! I smell something! That looks like the blue!
Ew. Get some singing lessons, kid. Anyway, the episode starts off with us at this school. Alfred seems to be suffering from a cold caught the night before. The entire class is there, save for Camille and another student, Cynthia. I'll go more into detail about her later. But when the latter shows up, she seems a little bit blue. Same for Camille. You'd think she'd have noticed by now.
This is serious mysterious.
Yes, that's the show's catchphrase, and it kinda blows. Granted, it's not as bad as Banana Slammer, but it's still pretty damn bad. Needless to say, this is today's mystery. What turned Cynthia and Camille blue? Personally, I wouldn't mind it, but that's beside the point. The rest of the class splits in fear of catching blue flu. I knew I'd make that reference at some point. The gang and Cynthia meet up at headquarters, a lab of sorts run by Alfred. He takes a sample of Cynthia's hair, clue number 1. They examine it, finding out that the color is
Blend-based. Blend what? Blend. Leaves, roots, blend.
The 2 victims recount their mornings, saying that their showers smelled extremely horrible. Clue number 2. Milo and Cynthia go to her house, and Alfred and Camille go to her house. It's here where I want to point out that Cynthia is a bit of a brat.
Isn't that exciting?
No. What's exciting is a new pair of shoes. You're sniffing water pipes. I was all blue.
Most of the episodes she's in, she serves as a semi-antagonist. The mean girl trope, so to speak. But the gang tolerates her enough to work with her when they need to, something I actually kind of admire them for. After following the water pipes from their homes, they come up empty. Enter Rudy, a handyman who mentions a recent storm. They return to headquarters but find that Milo brought along their 3rd clue, a plant that turns fur blue. They crack the mystery. The plant leaf is from a woad. The oil stored within the leaves, which was blown into a water cistern, was what turned them blue. Mystery solved. Sadly, it doesn't end as well for Camille and Cynthia, who pick up Alfred's cold. And during the credits, they give a little bit more information on the solution for the episode's mystery. And that was Alfred Hedgehog's The Blue Mystery. I still stand by what I said. This beats the Zula Patrol into a bloody pulp. The way it sets up the mystery, then breaks it down in an intelligent way is admirable to say the least. And while the voice acting and character designs may not be the best, it'll satisfy your cartoon mystery needs. Though if you ask me, the best one is Detective Conan. My score for this episode is a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Now, I've got a special list I need to work on for next week. Have a great day.